Hello, welcome back to Team RunRun's interview series, 5 by 20-second interview intervals. And today we're lucky to have Coach Ryan Williams. Ryan, how you doing today?
I'm doing great, Kyle. How are you?
Real good. And
Maryland.
where are you based?
In between Baltimore and Washington, D.C., so in Maryland.
Well, that's good for our warm-up. Let's get into it. How long have you been a Team RunRun coach, and what do you like about it the most?
So I haven't been a Team RunRun coach too long. I got signed up actually in December, so I'm still new in the coaching scene on Team RunRun. But what I like about it so much is the community. I was doing some coaching out by myself and being part of Team RunRun and having other coaches to connect with. The podcast series like this, Julie and Matt have been fantastic getting these set up, and also John Urbanski as well. So I love the supporting community. That's what I like about it so far.
Great. Well, welcome to the team.
Thank you.
We're happy to have you. One of your areas of expertise, do you have the athletes take the Myers-Briggs test? And if so, how do the results impact your coaching?
That's a great question. So I am a Myers-Briggs certified practitioner, so I can administer it and coach on it. So none of my athletes, one of the athletes I have now who signed up, he took the Myers-Briggs before becoming an athlete through Team RunRun. So specifically for him, he really has a preference for being an extrovert. So he wants to train with somebody, and he's in Maryland, so we do in-person coaching sessions. It's really great. And he is really focused a lot on finer details as part of his personality preferences. So I know that when I set his training plan up, he wants lots of information, exactly what he's going to be doing. He likes to keep track of all that information, and I like to give him a little heads up with the week of this is what our goal is for this week.
Yep, totally true. Everybody's an individual, and
yeah,
they all look for different things in their plans and feedback. So it's good to know that.
It helps me as a coach knowing that, and helps him be an effective racer, because I'm not going to be with him during the race, but if he knows a little bit about himself, I think it can help him pivot on the fly and prepare himself mentally for especially an ultra.
Yep. Awesome. Very cool. Something to think about. What's been your favorite workout to run or assign?
Oh, so I just did have another local guy here, did a long run with him. So we just did a long run on Sunday, and I assigned us, because we're kind of short on time, and he's kind of really fitting in a condensed training schedule here to get ready for the race because he got in a lottery. So I assigned him, it was a nice 2.5 hour long run on the trails, but around the 1 hour mark, we did some intervals at a 1 hour effort. So 5 to 6, pushing over in between aerobic and lactate threshold, pushing up and down the trail hills real hard, because I wanted the last hour of our run, I really wanted to mimic on tired legs that had been pushing. And so I love that workout. I love ultra simulation, because you can't always get out and crank out 5 hour training runs, or if you're training for a 100-miler, you can only go so far before you get an injury world. And we only have so much time. So if I can create some simulation for a workout to simulate those tired legs, that's one of my favorite kind of workouts to do.
Yep, agreed. And it makes the time go by faster too. You have some
fun. It does,
fun.
yeah. Some change, yeah.
Yeah, very good. I'm reading your profile. It seems like you're very into fueling. Why is fueling properly so vital in training for ultras specifically?
Yeah, fueling is great, because I think that if we're not fueling properly, that we are not performing to our actual capabilities. My first one, I just went out. I was going to fuel by whole food. I just packed some avocado wraps and peanut butter sandwiches and carried them along, and didn't have any sports drinks, just bottles of water, and it was a rough day for me. And I never fueled my training unless it was a long run. But right now I think we're in the carb revolution. I think that high carb fueling is not just for elite athletes. I think it's for everyone. And for me and my athletes that I coach, getting them even some carbs on board during tough speed workouts, getting some protein and carbs after workouts, and for long run days, fueling before, during, and after with lots of carbs and calories is really changing their ability to perform and recover. So some of these training days are slogs, some of these weeks are slogs. We're getting out there, we're pushing hard, and fueling properly allows you to get the time in some of these long runs, big efforts, and recover fully. So it's just maximizing your ability to train and adapt, and all that is going to just translate onto race day. When your stomach and GI system is going to be prepared, you can throw down lots of fuel. If you got that fire burning hot, you got to fuel it.
Yep, totally agree. I'm kind of happy we're moving away from depletion training and thinking that's a good idea.
Yeah, what a miserable existence.
Yeah, I never fully bought into that one.
No, it made, if I couldn't fuel properly and get out there, I'd be like, man, this is just a sufferfest constantly. But
exactly.
Now running's, it's always fun, but now it's like, it's really fun. I'm running and I got energy and I'm pumped and my body's responding. So let's do it. Let's keep rolling with it. That's my point of view on it.
Fully agreed. We'll trade notes after the show.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah. And then last question, how would you describe your coaching style?
So I'm really holistic. I think I'm more of a lifestyle coach, but that lifestyle coaching is going to definitely translate into performance. I want the athlete to really have a good grasp of the mental game. It's really important to me. When you're out in these ultras or really anything you do, because somebody's 5K is another person's ultra. But you got to know in your head how you can handle some of these challenges. We all got inner critics. We're all in our head. I like to help my athlete really tame that game, and we do that through simulation. We do that through tough workouts. But I also want to be there to support them holistically because we're not all elite athletes here. We might be juggling work and family, and that's my style. Meet you where you are, treat you like an individual, and we're going to set up something that works for you and works for your life. And we're going to help train your mind to be ready to rock in some of these tough efforts.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, totally lines up with the mission and motto of Team RunRun to embrace the journey with passion, grit, focus, and care. Awesome, Ryan. Well, it's great to get to meet you, and thanks for being part of the team.
Yeah, thank you so much for your time, Kyle. I appreciate this opportunity.
Yep, have a great day.
You too.
Okay, bye-bye. All right, that's